A very good afternoon to you this beautiful, wonderful, yummy, screamy afternoon, wherever you're listening to us this beautiful afternoon. We are right here in the studios of Cream Radio, and I am Hallycoco, and I have in the studio with me today.
Is this a Paul Weinstein, my name? My name is Oliver Kelly.
Yeah.
So nice to be here.
Alright, Oliver, you're welcome. We're happy to have you here today, this creamy, beautiful afternoon. And you can follow us on all social media platforms at Cream Radio and TV. On Facebook at Cream Radio and TV. On YouTube, you can subscribe to our channel at Cream Radios and TV together. No space, like just one sentence. Cream Radio and TV. As well on Instagram, you can follow us to see all of our videos on Instagram, YouTube and Facebook. Alright, this creamy afternoon we are here. You know how we do it on Trending Gist. We give you yummy creamy gist, as in hot. We don't give you anyhow gist. We give you as in a hot, as in a gist that is hot, juicy and creamy at the same time. Come on, can you imagine? Like, can you even make I not talk too much? Alright, this afternoon I have yummy gist, just like I said earlier. So we are starting with Tega and Boma. Yes, they are contestants in the Big Brother Shine Your Eye season, and they were evicted yesterday, and everybody is celebrating this eviction like a kilo day, as if they are the first persons to be evicted from Big Brother's house. Whilst in the house, we know they were smooching, touching here and there. Tega is married. She is a married woman. She has a child. And Boba, on the other hand, is a single Pringle. So the both of them, they got entangled in the house, and a whole lot has been happening. So Oliver, what is your take? As a man, can you allow your wife to go into Big Brother's house?
Well, if I have to be very honest,
Yeah.
although some other men might do it, but I just feel like me, it's not like I don't have trust in my wife, or it's not like I don't know that my wife is loyal. I think the whole thing just it all boils down to trust and loyalty. If you really trust your wife enough to know that, okay, she can go there and not misbehave, then fine. If it works for you, you could allow her to go. But me, I trust my wife. I'm not married, let me just point that out. But if I were to be married, I would not let my wife go to the house, because we are humans, and sometimes, even as much as you would not want to do something that is contrary to your own values and belief, you just could find yourself doing things that you don't want to do. So if you go to the house now as a woman, let's say my wife goes to the house, and she knows that she's married to me, she's loyal to me, but I just don't know how to put it, but I just feel like I really don't trust her to know that she's not going to, at some point, make a mistake. So instead of she going to the house and then coming back and then we start having issues, it's better she does not go. So that's my own take on it. But
we have in Pepper Dem season, we had Mike. He was a married man, and he was, should I use faithful to the end? Permit me to use that word.
Mike was definitely faithful to the end. The whole thing, I just think that it all boils down to love, sincerity and maturity. And the most paramount about the whole thing is just trust. If you know you have trust in your partner, then definitely you could allow them go. And it doesn't have to be just about your wife or your husband per se. It also has to be about your wife. She has to know that, have confidence in herself, trust herself enough to know that I'm not going to do things or anything that is contrary to my marriage. Because Mike went there, there were all beautiful ladies there. There were ladies that were hating on him, but it was his maturity, his own self-constraints that made him go to that house and come out flawless. So it's just about your own personality per se.
But Nigerians have been crucifying her. Like, okay, before this time last week, her husband came out to like on Instagram. He had a post. He said he cheated on her. He cheated on Tega on their matrimonial bed and the rest. So in a case like this, is it do me, I do you. What is your take? Like, or is it that the both of them are not sincere to themselves? They are not truthful to themselves?
If you ask me, I just feel like now that she's out of the house, herself and her husband should just go see a therapist, because that's the marriage that is already failing. Matter of fact, that's the marriage that has already failed, because for the wife to go to the Big Brother Niger house and then do what she did, it tells that maybe they were having issues prior to the time where she went to the Big Brother Niger house. So they just need to talk about everything. And for the husband coming out to make a video and post on Instagram on social media, I don't know if he was chasing clouds, or I don't know if the video was legit, or if that was really him talking. But if that was him putting your business to social media like that, I mean, that's one step to a divorce, because social media is a crazy place. Instagram in particular is a very crazy it's a crazy place. You have a lot of people there with their own opinions, imposing their opinions on you, and things can just go out of hand. So instead of you putting your business on social media and especially Instagram, I just feel like you should see a therapist and talk and fix things. Well, I wish them well though. Now she's out of the house. They have a lot to talk about, definitely.
A whole lot.
I wish them the best.
A whole lot. Just like you said, they should see a therapist. That, believe me, I feel this is the only thing that will help. Because the way Nigerians are, the way they are crucifying her, judging her on social media, it is something else. Even Prince AK came out and he wrote on his Instagram. He came out, he shared like, you are not the judge. Allow God to be the judge. Because we Nigerians, we are very good when it comes to judging or crucifying someone. Believe me, and we are very good at that. In this kind
of scenario, they are always going to put. I don't think people are actually talking about what Tega did in the what Boma did in the house. They are only focusing on Tega, because Tega is
a woman.
And we Nigerians, matter of fact, people in general, they have a way of victimizing women.
Yes.
If it comes to this kind of situation, they just kind of like paint the women as the bad person. They just feel like the woman is supposed to have morals. But what about the man? You're talking about women having morals. The men to also have morals. So
thank you, Oliver.
When it comes to things like this, the woman is always the victim. I've not heard anybody talking about Boma. Honestly, it's just Tega. People are, I don't know, maybe because she's married, but I just feel like it's just too much. If you want to talk about it, talk about both of them, because they are both the culprits. How do you
they both carried out the
act of the whatever they did.
Yes, they both carried out the act. So it shouldn't be only Tega that is being criticized. And I think someone has something to say about Boma as well. Daddy Freeze. He came out. He said, "What I can't get," because when he was evicted, he came out. Tega came out on his Instagram and he said, "You have to make mistakes to find out who you aren't. You take the action and the insight follows. You don't think your way into becoming yourself. I take full responsibilities for my actions and I am sorry. It only gets better from here."
That's damage control 101. Damage control 101.
All right. He knows he has done so many things that aren't right. So he's now taking full responsibilities for his actions. Then Daddy Freeze said, "What I can't get over is the gossiping." Yes, that's what Daddy Freeze has had to say about Boma, is that he gossips, he snitches, and he's the one that will kiss and tell. So Daddy Freeze advised him to work on himself, to be a real man.
Definitely. A whole lot of people just feel like if you go to the Big Brother Niger house, you just have to be very controversial to sell. But I just feel like that is a very wrong mentality. It's a very wrong notion. You don't have to go to the Big Brother Niger house and be something that you are not.
Yes.
Go there and be yourself. I think being yourself is what even sells better. Mike went there, he was himself. A whole lot of people have gone to the Big Brother Niger house.
She went there, she was herself. Bisola is making it real big. She was herself.
You go there and you be yourself. So if you go there with the whole notion that you just have to put a facade or put this whole picture of yourself that is not, that is a problem. Now he's coming out and he's trying to do damage control, and later now he will start saying that's not who he is. He was just doing that because he was in a Big Brother Niger house. That's crazy. So yeah, that's a very wrong one. Well, he's trying to manage his control the damage he has already.
All right. So we are wishing both Tega and Boma well. And to those criticizing them, to those talking about this, please, we are not God. We should take it easy on them, because let's remember mental health and cyberbullying. Goodness, it is not something anyone prays for.
Cyberbullying in Nigeria is on a whole other level, honestly.
Like, it's just as though it can frustrate you. We should just think about our mental health, please. We should take it easy. We should not overdrag her, because if we overdrag her, hand go cut. Her leg selfie cut, her head selfie cut. So please, let's take it down on her, okay? All right, moving on that. Last week, Annie Dibia and Two-Face Dibia, there was a rift between them. So as a man, and so many things has come up, so many people have said a whole lot of things. Even last week we had to talk about bringing your problems to social media. So Oliver, what is your take on that? If you have issues in your home, in your marriage, do you advise your fellow men to bring it out, to talk about it on social media, or how do you think about it?
That's what I said concerning this whole Tega and Boma thing. Like, social media is a crazy street. Instagram is a street. In fact, let's not even say social media, because this whole thing is going down on Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram is a crazy street.
Yes, believe me.
And as a married couple, or even if you're a couple in a relationship dating, I just feel like there are certain things you should talk to your friends about, and there are certain things you should keep out, like detailed information. And if you're having issues, please seek a therapist. Seek a professional to help you through it. You coming out to put your dirty laundry in public, in social media, having a whole lot of people that don't even know what's going on come to put their own opinion and say whatever they have to say. They're just going to make things worse. And at the end of the day, even if you want to manage what has already happened, it can escalate. So you're putting out your business on social media. It's not the right move at all. Seek a therapist. I'm always going to say that. See a therapist. If you know your marriage is falling or is failing, or your relationship is going through crisis, and you really want to see things work, the only person you can meet is a professional that knows how to handle and manage crisis like this. Social media is definitely not that professional.
Yes, because since she has brought up these issues on social media, though Two-Face has not responded, but Two-Face's younger brother Charlie Dibia, with the Instagram handle Charlie Brave, he has been responding. Even his wife, she too, they've been putting out posts, and it is getting messier, believe me. It is getting so dirty with dirty details. And from all of these details, we got to know about Annie's mom staying in Annie's matrimonial home. So Oliver, as a man, can you allow your mother-in-law stay in your house?
Never ever. She can come and visit. Even my mom, I love my mom so much.
Yeah.
But my mom cannot come and stay full time in my house. I'm a married man, for God's sake. My wife is there. There's definitely going to be issues. Women, like, I just feel like women, especially mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, no matter how close they are, definitely it's going to come to a day and a time where something will happen. And in as much as they are cool, she might have offended her prior to that time, and should be storing. Women know how to store things a lot, and then the day where everything will escalate, oh my God, it's going to be a war zone in the house. So having your mother-in-law come stay in your house full time, or your mother come stay in your house full time, is just not a good idea. They can come and visit a week or two, high as a month, pack their luggage and go back to their husband's house. Honestly,
actually, this is actually funny. Like, so both your mom and your mother-in-law, none of them can
stay full time in my house. They can come and visit at most a month and go, because I want to enjoy my marriage and keep my peace. I need to enjoy my wife. There's a privacy there, and then there's the issue that might start coming up later in the future. So yeah, come and visit, but don't stay full time.
All right, because marriage itself is not a bed of roses.
Definitely not.
different people, different issues, different problems going on in their home. So you bringing in your mom, we know they have this emotional part. They want to, they would want to protect you being their own. Either your mom or your mother-in-law, whosoever is coming in, they want to protect you. Like, no, you don't deserve this, you deserve better. And that is where we have the conflict.
Can start with food. The mother might she's not cooking. She does not know how to prepare the egusi very well. She does not know how to do your laundry, this and that. Just picking small flaws and errors and start, magnifying it and making it become a big thing. And before you know it, things have gone out of hand and no. But
we also got to know again that the bone of contention here is one of Two-Face baby mamas. Her name is Pero. According to Annie, she accused Two-Face of spending the night with her in the guise of he's on vacation with the kids. Like, who does that? According to her, who does that? And Oliver was like, goodness gracious, this has happened even before COVID-19. So auntie, why is this issue? And he said she has been so good to her in-laws, but they don't accept her, they don't support her, they don't love her. And Oliver said, how did we not support you? How did we not love you?
Okay, so when you are calling Oliver, you mean Two-Face or you mean me? Because I'm not married to Annie.
Sorry Oliver. Charlie. So Charlie has been like, so it's Charlie that has been giving her bows. If she bring the bar, Oliver will give her bows. So
my name.
It has escalated. Oliver, sorry. Charlie Divya. I'm talking about Charlie Divya, not Oliver. Sorry for the mix-up. So that is that. We heard Pero is pregnant for the 4th child, though that story is not legit. Baba is not confirmed, Pero is not confirmed. But at this point, as a woman, what I would advise is, Annie knew, she knows what she was getting into from the beginning. A man with multiple baby mamas, so you shouldn't expect less. And our Nigerian men now, they would always say things that will favor them. Someone said, Pero has 3 kids for Two-Face. Who do you expect to marry her? By our African tradition, Pero is Two-Face second wife. So, madam, you need to take 2 pills. You don't have to argue. You don't have to talk about it. Who do you expect to marry a woman with 3 kids? So a whole lot has been going on. People has been escalating this, and my only 2 piece of advice is, whatsoever is going on in your home, please, social media should be the last place. And if you know posting it on social media is going to give you peace, fine, do whatsoever gives you peace. I am sending love and light to the Dibias. I hope God help them to calm every storm this period. Alright, moving away from that, we're talking about King of Boys. Oliver, there has been tension since Kemi Adetiba's King of Boys was released. Different views, different thoughts, different criticism. Until I saw King of Boys, then I could actually relate to what people have been talking about King of Boys. Believe me, Kemi Adetiba, she did a whole lot with that movie.
Yeah, she's
like I stand
right
from the costumes to the location to the cars to the setup to the lightning, everything was on point. Kudos Nigerian women. I am proud to be a woman right now.
Don't limit it to women alone.
Excuse me.
Nigeria.
Is that not why?
Matter of fact, kudos to Nollywood, because we've come a long way from back then when Nollywood was seen as trash. Like our Nigerian screenwriters, they're taking Nollywood to another.
We really hope to see more.
At this point, I can say I'm proud to be a Nigerian.
All right, but I am proud to be a woman. I really hope to see more of this blockbuster, like more of this beautiful stories and movies from our fellow Nollywood counterparts. I say counterparts as if I'm an actress. We have to see more of this from our Nigerian actors and actress. Yes, Nigeria to the world, Africa to the world. All right, why I said I'm proud of being a woman. Zube Michael, the actor, Baba now took it personal. Possibly after seeing King of Boys, now took it personal. Now came on Instagram, now posted. A woman can never be King of Boys. He too do. And just shout King of Boys, King of Boys, kilo de, kilo shele. A woman can never be King of Boys. His colleague Cheesy and Lichi. Then she took it up. She said, a woman can be anything and whatever she wants to be. What a man can do, a woman can do better. Oba has my vote. That was what Cheesy replied to Zubi Michael. Oliver, share you do understand?
I'm getting
you it. Follow the gist now. Zubi Michael took it away from there and said, I know your category, local girl where they copy Oyibo. I will rather talk to your husband later, not you, darling.
Dictionary.
Not you, darling. And he said a whole lot of unprintable things. Cheesy Alichi, she responded to Zubi Michael and said, I said what I said without insult. But because of some other things, I decide not to talk to you. I want to talk to your mother so she can teach you manners. Can you see that this Nigerian man now, because our dear Oba, she proved that she's the King of Boys, they are now taking it personal. What is it with men that feel like whenever they hear that a woman is the superior and they tend to take it personal? Oga, answer me, I'm talking to you.
Okay, but I will not really support Zubi Michael for coming out like a woman can never be King of Boys per se. I just feel like when Kemi Adetiba wrote that movie, King of Boys, she wasn't really coming from the angle that a woman is the King of Boys or anything. She was just coming from this angle that where men are ruling, a woman can also rule.
Yes.
You know, where men are thriving, a woman can also thrive.
Yes.
So the name King of Boys was just like a general name to, I don't know how to put this, but that wasn't the angle she was coming from. Even if she was coming from that angle, I mean, this is 2021.
Yes.
21st century. Women are out there doing their thing.
A whole lot.
Women are ruling. Women are leading over men.
A whole lot.
So it just Zubi Michael. No. I just feel like he was coming from the is it patriarchy or
yes, patriarchy. Yeah.
Patriarchy. Yeah. And then his colleague, she was coming from the angle of feminism. Because when it comes to this whole woman and man talk, you know, women are always going to want to take the side of the woman.
Yes.
And it's only a man is also going to want to take the side of the man. And it's only a few men that really knows what living and life is all about, and what politics and what this generation is all about, that will actually say that, you know, a woman can be what the woman wants to do and a man can be what a man wants to do. I think Zubi is the kind of man that will have a wife and, you know, tell the wife, sit down here, and expect the wife to sit down there, because they just want to, you know, express power, exact power.
Make you feel like I'm a man.
Exactly. So
we can also see that in the case of Odudu Bariba in the movie. How he tried to bring down Oba. He tried to bring down Alaja Salami, like, no, drop the, I just need the crown. He did not even know where she was coming from. His own, just, you can't throw the table any longer. I need the crown. And we saw how he was put in his place. See, give it up for women. No, forget it. Give it up for women. We can be whosoever we want to be, and we can get to anywhere we want to be. Just take it. Take this as a souvenir from me today. So if you're a woman out there and anybody saying to you, you can't do it, you can't get there, nah, trash it. You can be who you want to be. Okay?
Definitely.
Yeah. So it is a wrap today on Trending Gist with Oliver. In fact, Oliver, gracias. Thank you so much. I think you don't have the I like your thoughts, your perspective. The way you view things, beautiful, on point. You're a sweet guy. That is me to say that you are sweet. I love you.
Thank you.
Alright, this is the Trending Gist. Until next time, when we will be coming your way, you can follow us on all social media platforms. On Facebook, Cream Radio and TV. On YouTube, Cream Radio and TV. As a sentence, no space. Same as Instagram as well, Cream Radio and TV. No space. Follow us. Subscribe, please. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get notified whenever we post a new video. I am the delectable Hallycoco, and with me is
Oliver Kelly. Period.
Alright, and we are saying a beautiful afternoon, a beautiful day to you. Until next time, when we will be coming your way to give you the apropos trending gist. Goodbye from us.
Bye.